Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning guys, how are you? How's your week going? Let us know. Please leave a comment below the vid. Today is Wednesday the 15th of June, and as always guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, look at today's potential trades and the important news for today as well. And we've got a big piece of news coming out today. So first of all, we're going to look back at yesterday. So we only had the one trade idea from yesterday, but it was a good one. It was a wonderful trade. Okay, so let's take a look at that. It was the Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. This is the day chart that you are looking at. Okay, and we were shorting this market. The reasons for that are as follows. So we was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Then price came tumbling down, broke these lows here. Okay, so now we're in a downward structure. Okay, we have lower lows. All right, but then price came all the way back up to the last high. Yeah, this last high here to test it. And then we got this large bearish candlestick pattern form. Okay, and then for the last couple of days we just had these wicks on these green candles here bouncing off of our grey zone. So the idea was just to take price back down to this blue line. Okay, and as you can see, that's exactly what happened guys. Okay, so let me take these pink lines away. Yeah, like I say guys, it's exactly what happened, but then look at the reaction. This hit the blue zone, we took profit, and then it bounced back off very aggressively. So I still think this market's coming down, but I probably wouldn't trade it on the back of this wick here. Yeah. Okay, but let's look at H1 guys to see how we got in on the trade. So as I said guys, yeah, we were looking for a couple of scenarios. We were looking for price to firstly come up into this grey zone, which it did here. Yeah, you can see it come up into our grey zone at this point. All right, and then we got this candle form. Yeah, this bearish H1 candle. Okay, so this was my entry candle because price was pretty much sideways. Yeah. And then bang, sellers have taken control of this market. It engulfs all of these last candles, this last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours of candles. It dwarfs all of them, engulfs them. Okay, and this candle, yeah, it breaks these lows, guys. It breaks these lows. So the H1 low is broken. We have a large engulfing candlestick pattern, and it reacted at our grey zone, guys. What is not to like about this entry? Okay, so I entered on the close of this candle. I put my stop above here. And obviously, guys, this area here couldn't be our target, simply because of the risk to reward. Okay, so then what became my next target were these last lows over here. Okay, so I got into the trade on the close of this candle, and then I took profit, yeah, around here, these last lows. This gave me a risk to reward of 1:1. All right, and then I let 20%. Then I left 20% on the trade to run down to our blue line. Okay. And as you can see, guys, this all happened in literally 2 hours of trading. All right, so yeah, we had bump, 2 hours down to our blue line. Excellent trade, excellent setup, nice profit. Yeah, and I was done for the day, guys. I could go out and enjoy the rest of my day doing whatever I like. Yeah, because I made my money on this one trade. It was the only setup we had. So I hope you took this trade, guys. If you did, leave a comment, let us know. All right, but yeah, excellent trade yesterday. Okay, so let's look at the new, not the news, let's look at the trades for today now, guys, and what we could potentially trade. Guys, I hope you took yesterday's trade idea. It was very profitable. And if you enjoyed the recap, if you could please smash that like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. And also come and join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and smash the notification button. That way you'll receive this alert every single day for the daily morning analysis. Right, guys, so for Wednesday the 15th of June, we've got two potential trade ideas. The first one is this, guys. This is the pound against the New Zealand dollar. Okay, and the important line here is this grey line, this grey diagonal support. Okay, so which I'm highlighting now. And as you can see, price has been in an uptrend bouncing off of this line. Yeah, come back down, bounced off this line, created a higher high, bounced off again, but then price didn't create a higher high. Yeah, this high was never broken. Instead, it broke down out of this diagonal support, creating, yeah, if this was the last low, creating a lower low. Okay, and then price has come back up into this grey zone, so I wasn't too sure if it would carry on the momentum into this grey zone, but it didn't. Okay, so for the last 3 days, we've had bearish candles coming out of the grey zone. Okay, so, and yesterday's candle was very bearish as well, guys. Okay, so the idea, for those reasons, that this diagonal support is breaking down, price structure is now in a downtrend. Yeah, and we've got these negative candles that have completely left the diagonal channel that it was in. Okay, so for these reasons, I just want to take price back down to this blue line here, guys. Okay, it doesn't look like much of a target, but currently speaking, that's around 70 pips, guys. So there's still a lot of profit to be had there. But for those reasons, we're shorting this pair. Let's look at H1 for execution. So we've got a couple of grey zones, guys. As you can see, price was pretty sideways, but then it has broke down, which is encouraging. Yeah, this tells me it wants to go lower. Okay, and what we want to see, guys, is price, first of all, it could come up into this grey zone. Yeah, and then when it does, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. That's always our trigger to enter. We can then enter the trade, take price back down to these lows. If we get a risk to reward of 1:1, we can close at these lows. If we don't, we might have to let it run a little bit further before we get a risk to reward of 1:1. When we do, close 80% of the trade and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, price could retrace up into this grey zone, yeah, which corresponds with these last highs here. But again, we just want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, enter the trade, take price back down to these lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so pound against the New Zealand dollar short. Okay, the second trade for today is this. This is the euro against the Japanese yen. Okay. You'll notice my blue lines, my targets are quite close today because remember, we do have the Fed interest rate decision today, guys. Okay, so in an ideal world, price will hit profit before that comes out. Yeah, because it obviously sends the market a little bit loco. So yeah, you'll see they're quite close, some of these blue high time frame targets for today. Okay, so yeah, must be aware that Fed interest rate decision is coming out. So we are looking to buy this pair though, guys. We're looking to long this pair because as you can see, price was clearly in an uptrend. Okay, and then it's come back down and then it's reacted at this last area here. What was once resistance has now become support. I've told you this many times, guys. Yeah, it's quite common in the market, this pattern. And we've had this bullish candle bounce off of this, area of support. Okay, so the idea is just to take price back up to this blue line. Okay, like I say, guys, it's not a huge target, but again, right now that is still 60 pips as we speak. Okay, so some nice profit still to be had, and hopefully we take our profit before all the craziness happens later. Okay, so let's look at H1 now for execution. So yeah, just the one grey zone, guys. All right, again, I have a diagonal support line here. Okay, just to highlight the H1 uptrend. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to see is the price has been bouncing off this diagonal support. Okay, it's broken these highs. So all we want to do, guys, is see price come back into this grey zone. Yeah, which not only is reacting at these last highs here, but it will also be reacting at this diagonal support as well. Okay, so this could be quite a strong area to see a reaction for those reasons. But again, we still want to wait for a bullish candlestick pattern to form. When we see that, we can enter the trade. We can take price back up to this last high if we get a risk to reward of 1:1. But if not, just leave 100% of the trade to come to our blue line, which is these last highs over here. Okay, and then hopefully we can get out of the trade before the craziness happens later. Okay, so yeah, we're looking to buy this market in this zone here. Okay, and just take it back up to this blue line. Okay, guys, so yeah, Euro Yen, we're looking to buy this market as well. So these are the two trade ideas, guys. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and want to receive it every single morning, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button. That way you won't miss a single one. Right, so news for Wednesday, the 15th of June. It's a busy news day, guys. Okay, so overnight we had some 3-star rating coming out of China. This was a lot better than expected. Okay, so some 3-star rating there, but that's been and gone, guys. All right, so what we're interested in today, and there is a lot of it, is firstly at 1:30 we're looking at core retail sales coming out of the US. Okay, so this could move any US pair. At the same time, we've got retail sales as well. So these two pieces of news coming out at 1:30 could move the US dollar pair. Although, to be honest, the whole market is probably waiting for the Fed interest rate decision before it moves. If we carry on down at 3:30 GMT London time, we've also got crude oil inventories. All right, so this not only can this move the US dollar pair, but also the Canadian dollar. Okay, so must be aware of that. If we carry on down at 5:20, we've got Lagarde speaking, the head of the European Central Bank. So when she speaks, she can really move the euro, guys. So again, must be aware of that. And then the big Mac Daddy of them all is this. At 7 o'clock, we've got all the data coming out. Yeah, the economic projections, the FOMC statement, the interest rate decision, and then 30 minutes after that is the press conference. So the markets will move on the release of the data, but it's not until the press conference that things usually go crazy. Okay, because they're going to talk about the reasons behind the interest rate decision. And as you can see, guys, they're looking to increase it by 0.5%. Okay, so guys, yeah, you may want to close trades when this happens, or at least, you know, tighten your stops. Okay, because yeah, the market will go crazy when all of this data comes out later tonight. Okay, and if you're still sane yeah, and haven't gone crazy after all of that, you do have, and you're still trading, at 11:45, you do have the GDP of New Zealand. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's the news for today. Yeah, the big one is the Fed interest rate decision, followed by the press conference. So yeah, must be aware that that is coming out. All right, guys. Yeah, but guys, yeah, if you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share with your trader friends. I hope you have a fantastic trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.